Yo, Prince Bill, big up yourself. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Prince Bill. You don't know, you are inside the drive. Enjoy the music podcast. You know where we're broadcasting from? City of Turku, Turku, Lansipoli. Yo, big up yourself, Prince. Big up everybody that's on our TikTok. Hey, Riverside podcast. If you listen to her, Spotify, Apple Music, Apple Podcast, Amazon Podcast. Don't forget to follow VishnuExpress, also known as Niku, your host. Enjoy the music podcast on every music streaming platform, social media platform. You know what we do? We produce you good music and good clothes, elegance. You know, recently we put out the feature. You need to go check out the feature and feel the Japanese elegance. You know, we put some Japanese elegance in there, some Japanese mafia elegancy. You know what I mean? That part of it is very classic. You need to get some of our music clothing custom design. And you know, at VM Unit, we really care for you. You don't know, at VM Unit, we really care for you. And this is your host, Nico, inside the Enjoy the Music podcast. Don't know, for 41 minutes past the hours of 3, almost into the hours of 5 o'clock. And you know, we care for you, but I will direct you to a place. So you go and find some safety tips. That guru, that business guru, she's always giving safety tips. I don't know if you know Laurie of Shark Tank. Laurie of Shark Tank, she's having traveling tips. I follow that lady a lot because you know the business ideas, especially I follow Shark Tank, all the personalities there. I follow every personality there. You know, the mentor himself, the big man, the small himself, the Fubu form that you feel me. So I noticed that Laurie, she has a lot of tips, traveling tips, how to even share your content from your location and all that. So I care for you. I direct you to that lady. Go and check that lady up and find some good tips to keep yourself safe. You know, Jah Mighty Rock. And Jah Mighty Rock, when he's working with you, when he's transforming you, because God wants his, or Allah wants his anointing to be felt by everybody, you know what I mean? Jah Rock will deal with your past, you know? But tell that bitch, when you will turn to a salt. They will use you to cook worldwide. You know what I mean? So Jah Rock is related to purpose. You know, Jah Rock is related to purpose. Jah Rock is related to, you know what I mean? It's like being somewhere that when good things come, you pick it. And then when you work on the Jah Rock, when you work on the Jah Rock and the Jah Rock transform you, you see all the ink and pad that you don't have to sign. You see all the ink and pad that you just have to listen. You see all the ink and pad that you don't have to share your conversations that you had with the infinite God. Because Jah Rock will tell you that people will betray you. Jah Rock will tell you that people will turn you down. Jah Rock will tell you this world is not everlasting like I said it to be. You have to walk in the fire. You have to walk in the pain. You have to walk in the head before you will feel hopeful. So if you're listening to me now, ask yourself, what are you yearning for? What are you yearning for when the family is separated? What are you yearning for when your story that you share with your kids are being altered by people outside your within? What are you yearning for? How strong do you feel? How powerful do you feel when how you came up has been halted, has been challenged by your own siblings? Not altered in a way that bring everlasting, but altered in a way like a quick fix. Are we building? Are we building rock cement on a rock, or a mud on a water, or what are we building? What are you yearning for? Because what you yearn for is what your kids will yearn for. What you yearn for is what will make you like the rock. Enjoy the music podcast. Go, man, go ask me about now. What are you yearning for? Yearning separation. Now, here with the bill. Up on Quabo, down my nearer, Aquaman, nearer, the sea on board. It is what it is. What you gonna do about it? We want creative. Well, I met this lady, Mama Professor at a workshop, at a seminar. I like her speech. She spoke about critical thinking, pivoting, positioning, aligning. She spoke so many beautiful things that if every community should practice it, you know what I mean? Cause like I say, some people in my community they feel like they have information about me, but I have information about you. I have so much information about you that that if not because of so many things, so many reasons, not information about some fuck shit, but information about the parenting, the growth, cat connects, you know, because when your own project is snitching on you, you know what I mean? Right, that's why when you are the rock, and then you pivot properly, people play along with so many things, you know. But the rock tells you that when you give up, when you turn, when you wanna look where you from, when you turn, you turn into stone. Of course, when you turn, you will turn into stone. You will be the one nagging. You will be the one nagging. And because you have not walked into the fire, you will be afraid. You feel the hurt. You feel like you will see the one that you betrayed still grinding, still grinding. And then you'll be in the space of forever paranoise or paranoiance. Is it safe? So when you build like the rock motivational speaker, you need to go listen. It's live on every music streaming platform. When you build like the rock, you know that rock, the rock that great people spoke about. The rock that made the soil, the rock that made magnesium, uranium, the rock, the rock that when you crack you will find the gold and the minerals. You understand? That rock, it doesn't move. The only thing that occurs to the rock is erosion. And when erosion is happening to the rock, what happens? A lot of people get fulfilled. They get hopeful. They feel hope. They don't feel afraid. So how do you when somebody in that have participate in that, and then he's saying he want to lead me and free me? No, you are lying to yourself, and you want to lie to me. You want to lie about my realities. Because if somebody who can cut connects and cannot sit down and talk and seek permission, but then is very good, he or she is very good in finding fault, casting blame. Meanwhile, you just wanna put in the work upon work. You just wanna put in the work upon work, and then some people will sit down and say in some environment it takes time for them to make decisions, but before that, people are discussing the decisions, people are working on the ground, and that is music clothing. With my experience, they put me in a position to make decisions, and then they put me in a position to work on the ground. So it was a very, I would say it was painful. It has to be painful. If it's not painful, you will not cherish it. If it's not fearful, you will not cherish it. If you are not afraid, you play with it. You think it's for granted. The master don't love you that much. The master loves you more if you know. And then people, like I would say to somebody, Mr. Freeman, also known as Papa Shankar, he is a Sada guru. Abe Ashan is a Sada guru. Mr. Neti is a Sada guru. So if Ochame Kwame, if Ochame Kwame ignore all these people, even Ata Usain is a Sada guru. So if Sada guru is somebody taking parentalhood and teaching spirituality, leading people to. So all these people, Papa Shankar, Mr. Freeman, he was a very influential figure in my country, in my community. He is my Sada. He is my Sada guru. Mr. Neti is my Sada guru. Papa Shrida is my Sada guru, because he's living a parental life, and then he's living a spiritual life. So if you compare me to that guy Ochame Kwame, who don't acknowledge Mr. Freeman as a Sada guru, and don't acknowledge Ata Osain as a Sada guru, and don't acknowledge Abi Ashon as a Sada guru, and then take a flight and use that person to compare my character, he has jumpsuit that he cannot fit in. I am in the suit, a complete rock. We are uncomparable. We are made in our own unique ways, though it's the same element. We are to show beautiful colors to the world in our own unique, beautiful ways. Your fire and your torch can be on me, and then we shine all throughout the world. Your fire and your torch cannot samuta yoko touch, it will burn you yourself. That is life. It is karma. And because it is karma, it takes a good time to take a good effect. Enjoy the Music podcast. Amaga. I done 15 minutes into the hours of Enjoy the Music podcast, and I'm your host, Nico. We are in the drive on Kumatoli. And you know where we're broadcasting from? City of Turco, Turco Lansepoli. In my stomach, go ask me, Bana, what are you yearning for? What are Yeah, we have a we you can check our podcast. You can check our podcast on Spotify. Enjoy the Music podcast. You can say so. You know what I'm saying? Everything goes. Everything goes. What you are saying, you are right. Yeah, man. Let's log on. And please don't forget to give us some lions and other things so we can facilitate the equipment and other things. Too much pressure and grants sending out here. I depend on my fans worldwide, globally, because this is a global thing. Understand? So keep your support coming. Let's go. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? This one is a different one. What is he saying? I don't know what you're saying, bro. I don't know what you're saying. What you trying to say? Bro, just snitching on you. I don't know who got you. Nothing changed. Still on my lane. I'm yearning for the finest things. You need to yearn for the finest things in life. The finest things in life, they come for free. So don't let anybody make you feel like the finest things in life cost some shit. Uh, okay, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Uh, okay, that's why I have to block you. Yeah, man. Enjoy the Music podcast. Don't mind. There are some people on the channel on the other side writing some comment. Pit Katie, Nico Pascal, Homa. It felt so lonely, It felt so lonely. It felt so, yo. If it doesn't feel lonely, you ain't doing shit. If it doesn't feel lonely, you ain't doing shit. And if people like that don't come against you, you ain't doing shit. You understand? It's a useful kolu or useful kolu. So sino itse satavi tule ya opi muta koska emati. And then you understand that there is a big gap. There is a big gap between you and I. And that gap, even from 400 years, your people, they are trying to fix it. You get me? Mina Humaran, Elema, U schools, Palio, Turha, Asia, Tapato. Siksi Satavi Rakenta Itseni, Nico, like a rock. Because, when people came back, they were so surprised to see me. I could see on their faces, this guy, this guy. I'm like, I'm not afraid. Maybe I told you some shit. I was speaking Finnish. I was like, I'm not afraid. Maybe I told you some shit. 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 Because maybe, Eka, you felt like I'm nobody, but you are not the institutions. You only walk on the street. Some of you, you are on killer duties in the morning. Some of you are on killer duties in the evening. I don't know where you are driving and walking about. Some of you, I see you all the time. Sometimes it's fucking paranoid. It's fucking paranoid. I'm like, why are these people driving like that? Where are they going? Then you know when somebody drive and turn around like you, and you are like, what is going on here? Oh, am I a superstar? What? You understand me? You are like, and then when the realities hit you, and then God or your doings has positioned you. You get comments like this. You get comments like this because they didn't build with a purpose. They cut corners because they saw something glittering, something shining. Oh, it will glitter. It will glitter. Of course, it will glitter. Let's go grab it. No, 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 no. Life is not like that. If you don't train your hand and you want to touch the fire, it will burn you. A lot of people out up there, they work their way up there unless dogs that cut corners. Even if they have to do a little, if they have to squeeze some juice to get to that place, they make sure the people that they sacrifice are worth sacrificing. They didn't sacrifice those that they think when they are there they will equally emancipate the great majority. Yes, of course, your schools on Turha, Turha, Torha informate you. Yours informate you is addressing your ego, your stubbornness, your useless pride. So you have to be like the rock. You have to establish yourself in all possible means like that. And I'm like, oh, okay, I was able to get that thing because it's a little bit stillness, it's a little bit stillness, and I'm the only person here. Like, my passport when I was coming to this location, it's only me. Nobody was on the passport. It's only me. And then, luckily for me, maybe somebody is coming for my country, but it's not coming for my tribe. And maybe somebody is coming for my tribe, but it's not coming for my mama. It's not coming for my daddy. You understand me? So I'm like, is there approval or validation going on? Who is doing the approval? Who is doing the reference? Who is doing the? You get me? So it became like some structures, and you have to look at it. You have to look at it and stay. Because if you move and you turn around, you are going to turn into a stone. Butterfly in my stomach. Hey, don't forget you can find music clothing product on Vintage. Music clothing, just go to Vintage and type music clothing. You can find our custom design product. Vintage Palion Kaiki Atu. Ala Uno that give me more stars. And don't forget you are still inside the Enjoy the Music podcast. And I'm your host, Nico. Kaksiko Menta Klome. Into the drive. Enjoy the Music podcast. I really appreciate your time coming through, listening to us. In a few minutes, we're gonna bounce out of here. You share the vibes and tell a friend to tell a friend. Love yourself. Stay like the rock. Know what you're yearning for. Because what you're yearning for, the person looking at you, they look at me, and all they see is yearning for something different. And I'm like, okay, all of you people, you know what I'm yearning for. All my years, let's take 2 years out of Finland. So which means the rest of the 2 years you've been going around me. You see, You did everything that you thought I'm yearning for. Are you happy about it? I am happy with what I'm doing. Enjoy the Music Podcast. Your host, Nico. You can shop music clothing products at Music Clothing Store, VishnuExpress.net. Sign up and get a free download. It is what it is. What you gonna do about it? You don't know, say you have to realize that the things that you yearn for will make you like the rock. You will break, you will get erosion. Some part of your rock will be taken. Is building the soil. You understand? The rock. You know the rock? The rock and the stone. The rock is put somewhere in the building where it has to be very strong. So when you build like the rock, no matter how there is betrayal, it will be a little bit of erosion. You feel it? No matter how there is, when there is betrayal, there is heartbreak. No matter how it hurts, there will be a little bit of soft pad to evaluate, to say, oh, okay, these are the people that did this to me. These are the people, this is what they have done to me. This is how I can handle it. Because when you have a yearning, it connects. When you have a yearning and you don't run quick, and see glittering ideas. And even when you see glittering ideas, you rightfully try to seek consent. You rightfully try to seek permission. You are not smart than anybody. You are only smarter than your illusions. You are only smarter than your fears, than your own personal weakness, not even your strength. You are not smarter than your strength. You are only smarter than your weakness. But you are not smarter than the structure and infrastructure that you walk on. You get me? So when you build like the rock, you will get a stone from it. Never turn back. When you turn back, you'll be a stone. But when you build yourself, you know where you're yearning for, like the rock. You know that rock erosion, you will make a soil. Something will grow from it. Rock is always outside. The sun is beating it. When weathering take place, when there is too much heat, there is too much cold. When it come like that, the rock is on the sun. It go boom. Sometimes when you are asleep. Sometimes when I'm walking on the street and I'm doing posti yakelu or ustava, you can feel even the rock. You can see it. They are peeling. Even this note to kevat, go to some special places. Take a walk to special places. You will see weathering is taking place on the rock. So it gives you what? It gives life hopefulness. The rock gives life hopefulness. It makes life to assure. It makes life to believe in the positive. It's not easy. That's why I appreciate your time. Anytime you come on the Enjoy the Music podcast and share time with us. The yearning, the rock, you know what I'm saying? Betrayal will hit you. Pain will hit you. Heartbreak will hit you. You know what I mean? But all these things, when you know what you are yearning for, no matter how it hits you, you will still be hopeful. You will still be grateful. You will be hopeful, and then you will still be grateful. I'll catch you next time on the Enjoy the Music podcast. I'm your host, Nico, also known as Vishnu Express. You can sign up with us, VishnuExpress.net. We're live on every music streaming platform. We everywhere. Spotify, Apple Music, Boomplay, Audiomack, YouTube, podcast streaming platform. You know what I mean? And then if you want to donate, you can set some of our links and drop some of the few tips and things in there. We really appreciate your time for coming through. You know that at VM Unit, we really care for you. Stay focused, and keep going.